Okay, so we out here doing this transmission check. The issue I'm having is, for some reason, my transmission is stuck in drive. So outside of park, in reverse, neutral, like everything is drive. It's forward. So I'm going to, well, actually have already took and I drained the oil pan already. As you can see, ain't too much left in there of any. Got one screw left on here and nothing else. It wasn't that much either, probably like a quart and a half or something, and just in the catch pan. There's different chambers on the transmission. This is the 4T80E, if I'm not mistaken. But take this last one off, and what I'm gonna do under here is remove the cradle, or the lower half. We got a little bit more drip there, but remove the lower half of, or lower section of the transmission, which would uncover the linkages and certain different valves and the transaxle pressure switch and all of those things underneath. So I'm going to take this pan off. And so I have removed the pan, and this is what it looks like underneath. As you guys can see, a quarter of the pan was over here. Go around, try and get a good view of it. But we're gonna have to take this off first, which is just like a plate. There's a gasket that goes under the whole body of the thing. So the whole thing, there's a gasket that runs along this whole area. So I have to remove this first, and then we can remove what we need to remove, which is this, to get to all of the stuff underneath, which is what I'm concerned about. Not really concerned, but I'm about guessing that the issue is underneath this plate here. So when I remove it, I'll show you what it looked like once removed. These look like more 10mm bolts. I could be wrong. Check the ratchet. Yep, more 10mm bolts all the way around. A couple nuts right here. 10mm nuts. Simple. Nothing heavy. Filter right here. Another filter right here. It look pretty clean. A little bit of something on there, but nothing major. Still a little white. Keep in mind it had red fluid going through it. Fluid pretty clean too. You can see the redness on here. Not too many metal shards or shavings or nothing stuck to the underbody of the transmission. So that's pretty cool. Pan pretty clean too. Nice pan. Got a little buggy bug on there. Not a big deal. But yeah, I'm gonna take those two covers off and expose what I'm expecting the problem to be. All right. Okay. So took off one of the plates. This is it right here. You're gonna leak some more transmission fluid coming out of there. So keep the pan under there. Make sure you can catch it. Especially if you got good fluid. You don't wanna have to go and buy more of it. But just 10mm screws. It's that first plate. Cable right here. Okay, took them all out. Got a harness here. So remember when reinstalling it to put that back in there, but it'll go on the outside of this right here. So yeah, going to the big dog now. Sorry I keep having to record in sections too. I'm doing all this by myself, so just bear with me. It'll change as we go on. Okay, so I took the liberty of unplugging these two cords. They go right here, and of course the other right here. But that goes to that harness, and looks as if it's totally disconnected, because the only other wire that's leg goes, if you can see, up in there, and it's far past this. Sorry, goes up in there and it's far past this. So as long as I can keep this out of the way, like I said, and I shouldn't have any issues at taking this down without damaging any wiring or any cords, anything like that. So just wanted to put that in there. So what I was concerned about, I actually didn't have to move any of that, but this right here, all of this linkage and stuff up in here is what I was concerned about. Sorry, I'm trying to get a, but all of that spring play, all of this stuff right here, all of the linkages and stuff, I was worried about them coming apart, all of these things, but they're not. Yet I'm still getting that code P1810, and I changed the transaxle pressure switch already. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to do some research. But yeah, simple, nothing to be afraid of. It's just a machine.